Hello everyone, once again I welcome you to my channel JD's Guidance. So this video is again in continuation with one of my previous videos, few of my previous videos which are devoted to the discussion of break-even point. Here also we are going to discuss the break-even point, and our focus is to chart the break-even point, to show the break-even point in the form of a chart. And we are to see this, as I already told you, there are three approaches to learn or to represent the break-even chart. The first approach, when we plot the fixed cost line. The second approach, when we plot the variable cost line. And this is the third approach, where we are trying to plot the contribution line. Okay. Before that, let me tell you what is contribution. I hope you have the basics even then. So sales minus variable cost is equals to contribution. Okay. From contribution, if you minus the fixed cost, you get the profit. That means what? Your contribution, sales, let me tell you here, if my sales is equals to 100 and my variable cost is equal to 20, so my contribution is 80. From there, if I minus my fixed cost, suppose my fixed cost is 60, so I have a profit of 20. So don't you think what I have written is correct? Sales minus variable cost is contribution. Okay. And contribution, sales minus variable cost is contribution, and contribution minus fixed cost is equal to profit. Suppose my fixed cost is 80. My fixed cost is 80. Will I make any profit? No. Will I make any loss? No. This point is what? When I am making no profit, no loss, this point is known as break-even point. What is break-even point then? In the earlier two approaches we have seen, break-even point is where sales is equals to cost, total cost. We call that point as a break-even point. But now I am saying break-even point is also a point where your your fixed cost and contribution are same. It is the point, break-even point is a point where you have contribution and the fixed cost exactly the same, because after meeting the fixed cost you don't have any margin for profit. So this is what I wanted to tell you before I show you the graphical representation. If you have not understood, don't worry at all. We will show with the help of it. I am sure with the help of a graph you will be able to understand it better. Okay. So let's start. So here is my OX axis. Here is my OY axis. Okay. Now I'm going to plot two things. Three things. I'm going to plot the fixed cost. As you know, fixed cost will be a horizontal straight line. So I'm writing here fixed cost. Fine. As usual, I will draw my sales. As you know, the sales will start from the 0. Okay. Now what I can do is that now I will draw a contribution line. As the production increases, my contribution also increases. So this is my contribution. Do you agree that when you produce and sell more, you are going to make more contribution? See, sales minus variable cost is equals to contribution. So your sales was 100, so variable cost was 20, my contribution is 80. So if you sell more, you will be better able to cover the cost, and you will have more contribution. Okay. So that's why it is an increasing line, because more you produce, these are the units, more units you produce, and this is your sales oblique contribution oblique cost, that means fixed cost. Now as I told you that this is your break-even point. This is the point where your contribution is just equal to fixed cost. Why? If I ask you again why contribution is equals to fixed cost will be a point of break-even. I already gave you the numerical example. If your sales is 100 and your variable cost is equals to 20, you have contribution as 80. Now if your fixed cost is 80, so you don't have any profit. So we are looking for that point where contribution and fixed cost is the same. So moment I find that contribution and fixed cost is the same here, I say this is my break even point B. Okay, so I sell the B amount of output, OB amount of output, then I will be able to reach to my break even point. Okay. Now one more thing I want to tell you. Let's try to have some more deeper analysis of this. Some more analysis. Let's compare here. If you are here, if you are at a point A, you see your, let's touch the fixed cost. Your fixed cost is here and your contribution is here. That means, see, which one is greater? Your fixed cost is higher, see, fixed cost is greater than what? Your contribution. Fixed cost is greater than your contribution. Suppose your fixed cost is greater than contribution, means your fixed cost is 100. Means what? Your contribution is not sufficient to absorb the fixed cost, so you are making a loss of 20. So that means this area is your loss. Why loss? Because your fixed cost is above your contribution line. Means your fixed cost is 100 but your contribution is just 80. You could not cover your fixed cost. Let's go here. Let's go here. Now suppose this is a C point and I extend this point and make it reach to the contribution line. Here you see you have your contribution greater than your fixed cost now. It is greater than your fixed cost now. That means your contribution was now 80 but your fixed cost was 60. That means definitely when your contribution is more than your fixed cost, you are making profit. You are making profit. So this is your profit. 20 rupees is your profit. So this is one of the ways by which we represent the break-even chart. Very often you are asked in exams, discuss the concept of break-even point with a graphical representation, with graphical representations. So that time the examiner probably or the interviewer probably is trying to find out from you whether you have understood the concept with the help of graphs in a different ways. Okay, so if you understand these three approaches, it means you know now what is break-even point. So I thank you all for watching this video. So stay tuned for my further videos, and if you have liked this, of course you press the like, and please subscribe my channel and share it if you like. Thank you. Meet you again.